welcome to Turn to Your Neighbor. This is the Christian talk show where we cover music, movies, social media, the church, and a whole lot more. My name is Cliff. This is Big Dre.
What up, baby? What up, neighbors? That was a good one.
That was good.
That was a special live edition. If you can't notice, we bringing you something extra special. We coming to you live from, wait, what's the name where we at, brother?
How about this, The Barn?
The Barn?
The Barn.
The Barn. Okay, we coming to you live from the Barn.
The Barn at...
Where is the live?
Here we go. Wait.
That might be my Wi-Fi, though.
No,
Okay, we live now.
Yeah, we live.
Yeah, we are live. Okay.
Yo, this is so
It's a good thing. It's a good thing we ain't dropped no F-bombs, no nothing like that.
I love this.
Sorry, but the software stopped showing me stuff.
Oh,
as
we
soon
know.
as I cut you guys off.
We know all about software problems. It's all good.
Okay.
So, what's up, neighbors? Do me a favor. Make sure you share this right now because we actually are going to have a show. And error-free show. Well, technical error-free show. So, make sure you share this right now to get more people in the neighborhood and we can get this thing popping.
I look good in HD. I just want you to know that. I wore this outfit special for the night.
For the night.
No,
Oh,
I just came for work. I just came for work.
Okay.
That's the truth.
Okay, yeah, because you know the people can see through you, right?
I just came from work.
All right. So let's get this show going.
Let's do it, bro.
Say. All right. First thing I want to talk about. There is this church in, I'm going to give you the name of the church in Missouri. Name of the church is called The Crossing. You know it's not one of our churches. It's named like that. The Crossing in Missouri. They paid off $43 million in medical debt.
Okay.
All right. So, well, and actually, the church actually only paid. Well, they raised $431,000.
Hold on.
But the way that goes,
Okay, we're back.
the people had total $43 million.
43 million what?
$43 million in debt. The church got rid of that.
How big is the church?
But they raised money. But they, like I said, in actuality, it was only 400 and something thousand.
Okay.
Not only, but 400. So they bought the debt. They used $400,000 to buy $43 million in debt. That's how that works.
How's that math
You
work?
make a deal. That's how these companies work. You could, like right now, like if you owed your credit card company a lot of money,
Right.
You could make a deal with them to settle for less than what you owe.
Right.
So that's kind of what they did.
Okay.
There's a company that kind of worked this out with them.
Okay.
And they said, okay, we got this much. We want to take care of this debt. All right.
Okay.
So people had $43 million in debt. People in their area.
43 million.
In medical debt. $43 million.
Oh, in medical debt.
In medical debt, yeah.
Okay.
And they used $400,000 to take care of that $43 million.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good negotiators right
That is
there.
very good negotiating.
Okay. That was nice of the church.
I just want to know how come I don't go to these churches that be canceling out people's debts and all other stuff.
I need to see actual receipts.
What receipts?
I need to see somebody's actual bill that comes back and it says paid in full. Because people give these types of things. Remember the dude a couple years ago, he's a billionaire, so he's going to pay off all them people's debts at the HBCU.
Yeah. He's doing it.
Don't believe him.
In fact, that guy is saying, bring your mama's debt too.
Yeah, did you hear about
He
that?
said, bring your mama and your daddy's debt.
We gonna pay their debt too. I don't believe any of these people. Maybe it would be on the
But
books.
since this is the Crossings,
Right.
nice name for a church.
Nice name church.
I'm sure the Crossings will hook you up.
Okay, the crossings. Okay, well, God bless them then. If they can do it, you know what? It's going to be more blessings to them. I don't know what these kind of. It'll be all about the praise and worship in these churches. Like what
does the praise and worship have to do with canceling out medical debt?
Well, I mean, that's if I'm going to attend or not.
Okay.
That's really. It's not even the word necessarily so much as your praise and worship.
That's
right?
your barometer.
That's pretty much my barometer. If your praise and worship, you know how I
So
feel
the preaching
about
can
that.
be garbage, but if the praise and worship is fire,
Hey, bro, you know how I feel about that, man.
You ain't gonna grow none, but you gonna worship real hard.
If you giving me too much CCM, I can't mess with you. You know what I'm saying? Like if there's it's like 1 or 2, 4 or 5 too many Hillsong songs. I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah. I gotta have some old timey, and not even old time. I got some real gospel in there.
So you ain't gonna have nothing to sustain you
No,
through the week, but you're gonna get a good praise off for an hour.
Pretty much.
Yeah, but no basis behind it.
Hey, if your choir's jamming or your praise and worship, if your band is nice, your singers may not even be able to sing. But if I can go listen to your musician for a solid 45 minutes and be really impressed, you might get a couple of my Tithes dollars.
You should just put on DVDs and go to YouTube and,
Sometimes
have a good time and not even.
I'm
You
yelling.
guys both streaming it from Facebook right now?
Yeah.
Okay, can you pause the video part of it and just look at the comments?
Okay.
Because if we got multiple people streaming it back from Facebook at the same time we're broadcasting, that's part of why we get buffed.
Okay. Done deal. No fog machine praise and worship. That's funny. I believe in that. Yeah, if you have fog machine doing your praise and worship, I don't know about that either.
These churches, fog machine, light show, laser.
Hey, man.
Friend Kanye is out here in Sunday services. So for those of you who may not know, Kanye West, I don't know where you've been.
Right.
You ain't been listening to this show. But Kanye West has been doing Sunday services for, I don't know, maybe almost a year now.
Almost a year, I guess.
More. And it's been growing in notoriety. More people find out about it, having comments. And recently, last 2 weeks, he has been going to other churches and bringing his Sunday services there. So this video you're about to see right now is when he went to Fellowship Chicago.
Said you never leave us or forsake us, so we stand on your word, brought us out of darkness into your light, by your power, we're set free, when two or three are gathered, you're there, in the midst, thank you Lord, so that we know our souls anchored. Every single day you're worthy, to you we give the glory, 'cause our souls anchored. When we think back where we started, lift our hands up.
All right. What you think?
Hey, man. Hey.
Every time, always
I'm conflicted about this.
Conflicted? That's hot.
That's hot. It's
So
fire.
what are you conflicted about?
It's Kanye.
What about it?
It's Kanye, man.
So what?
I know we are not supposed to be judging. Well, we gotta judge the source, right?
Why? Why do we have to judge the
I
source?
think this is all a hustle. Kanye's a con. His whole family's a bunch of cons.
we go.
I think this is all.
For 25, you could buy this packet for 100. What's the difference?
It's not a pair of socks for $100. That's
still
the
merch.
difference.
It's still merch.
Plus it's just Kanye. I just don't trust nothing about him. He still got that Trump energy on him. Am I allowed to say that? Am I allowed
you
to say
just
that?
said it. You just said it.
Whatever. He gonna get impeached. Anyway, it's first of all, the music is hot.
The music is definitely
the
hot.
album is scheduled, I think, to drop either in late September, like soon.
Okay. We'll get the comments from First Lady Kardashian.
Yeah, and so it sounds, from the track, it was like a open Bible, and they get a track
Okay.
list, and they seem to be spiritually or gospel inspired album. I'm interested in hearing the album. I have to admit, 100% of all the clips I have heard, he has not put out any whack music yet. Everything I've heard
the music
is
is not
banging.
So one of the things, there's this gospel rapper KJ52. He put on. You heard him before?
No, but I like his name.
Yeah.
The thing about Kanye, what's the verse? Get the gods without repentance. He has a gift from God.
Yeah,
He is
so-
musically gifted.
Yeah, his stuff.
So his music gonna be tight regardless.
So I think there's two sides to this. His stuff is fire, but there's also people who think anything he puts out is hot. He put out a video of them singing Stevie Wonder's "Happy Birthday,"
Right.
and people thought that was a Kanye. They're like, "Oh, Kanye did it again."
He got a new one.
He got a new. I was like,
Yes.
And then the same people was
Like, I'm not gonna join Tidal or anything, but he ain't mess with Tidal no more in any case. But I'm not gonna buy it. I am going to stream it because I just like good sound of music. Do you realize that clip we just heard is coming from a camera in the crowd? That's not mixed.
Yeah.
That's just raw. That sounded tight. The harmonies were tight. Everybody had a little individual runs. That was tight. Like, he's put real musicians and real singers on this. Anytime you're putting out real good music, I'm gonna listen to it regardless. I don't know if anybody getting saved off of it. It lacks oil. It's dry.
So I want you to see something because this brother, he's really feeling this whole thing. Like, this is real to him.
Who?
Kanye. This is real to Kanye. Check out this next video. Kanye went to New Birth.
Jesus.
Jamal,
what are we doing?
Jamal Bryant's church.
Why are we giving him legitimate platforms to do? Okay.
This was his
Like,
next.
this is what's getting me mad.
This was
Go
his
ahead.
next stop in the tour. I don't even know if it's a tour, but this is his next.
Keep
stop.
him outside the tent.
This is-
I'm just yelling at mics.
This was his-
There's the camera right there.
This was
Keep
his
him
next-
outside the tent.
So this is Kanye's next stop. He went to New Birth and they sang a little. He had some words slash prayer.
I don't want him talking.
Well, just check it out. Like, he really feels it. This means something to him. Check
gonna
this.
Everything that the devil could have showed you via TV, videos, car dealerships, jewelry, houses. And I tell you, nothing beats God.
Stop that.
See?
Don't do that.
See?
Don't do that.
Nothing.
Don't do that.
Nothing be. Look at the brother. Sing this from his soul.
Nothing.
From in here.
Don't do that.
Nothing.
Y'all about to give me another rant. I'm about to get on the rant.
Seen him.
He meant it. He meant that thing.
Work miracles.
You didn't feel like in his soul. You didn't feel his heart right
He
there.
ain't no Justin Bieber.
You didn't feel like that was in his heart.
He ain't no Justin Bieber.
That was in his heart.
He ain't following him. If there is one thing that has been consistent about everybody who has dealt with him, it's talk about the sides of his ego.
He's not saying, "Come follow me."
That he hasn't said it yet. I don't trust him. I don't trust nothing. He puts out hot music. And let me say this. Listen to me here, people. I'm angry with the fact that today's music has so much distorted what actual singing is that rappers think they can sing and it's okay. Stop that!
Oh, come on, man.
Stop that!
Come
and
on,
here's the
man.
thing. Stop
It's
that.
James Cleveland.
Stop that.
Come on, man.
Don Lawrence can actually sing.
Before or after he scored film? Before or after that?
See, you ain't gonna get me
Before
in
or
trouble
after he
tonight.
scored film?
You ain't gonna get me in trouble tonight. Don Lawrence can actually sing. James Cleveland's voice has been shot for as long as there was a recording machine.
I'm just saying.
Stop that. Stop singing.
So, but the interesting thing is the whole family is like all in on this.
They are.
The whole family. And First Lady Kardashian
Stop
West.
that. You see, I'm gonna hit you.
First Lady Kardashian West.
We shouldn't be beside each other while doing this.
First
I'm gonna hit
Lady,
you.
First Lady Kim K.
Stop that, see? You're gonna make me angry, Cliff.
She was on The View. Check it out now. Let
Inside
him
of a rehearsal studio. Yeah, Kanye started this, I think, just to heal himself and made it was a really personal thing.
Can't
And it
heal
was just
yourself.
friends and family. And he has had an
can't heal
amazing
yourself.
evolution of being born again and being saved by Christ. And he has now made it, people always ask, well, what are you worshiping and what is this? It is a Christian service, like a musical ministry. It is, they talk about Jesus and God and...
Is there a minister there?
Sometimes. So if he goes to a different church where they've shown up and done these surprise little pop-up Sunday services at other churches. So whatever pastor speaks there. And sometimes at the one in Calabasas, he'll have friends that are pastors that are in town. Now it's become something that he just really wants to share for everybody else.
I want to talk about
wants to
Kanye
share
Sunday
for
Service,
everyone else.
because he created a church
The
service with
sister,
music.
did you hear First Lady say wants to share for everyone else?
I'm experiencing cognitive dissonance. Like, it's just, this is Kim Break the Internet Kardashian.
Exactly. And
Somebody's trained her.
and she-
This is what somebody's trained her. She understands the term musical ministry. You can't heal yourself. That's why I don't believe this.
She's still growing. She's this thing. It's all in her heart.
The devil himself sat
the whole
beside
family.
and
The
praised the
whole
Lord
family.
the hardest.
The whole
before they
family.
had to cast him out.
The whole family. So, all right, let's say this out loud. People are gonna be upset about a man who's extremely talented, openly praising God,
That's why
using his talents to exalt God. Like, where in that is something we should be outraged about?
I just don't trust it, dude.
You don't gotta trust him.
I don't trust it. trying to grab a plane. We talked about
He hasn't
them.
asked for one donation.
He wanted to sell you $100 pair of socks that said church on them.
And you don't gotta buy
you
it.
get it? Church socks?
You ain't gotta buy it.
Yo, man. And that's what you were saying is correct. What inherently why should we be against this? I will have to sit back and observe the fruits. I'll watch the fruits. And if the fruits are right, I will give him. I don't believe Kim Kardashian is in here. It's just not.
You don't want to believe Kanye out of Kanye's mouth. You don't want to hear from Kim's mouth. I got one more.
No!
I got one more person for you. Well, two more people.
If you show me James Fortune,
No, not James Fortune. The brother who directs. The brother who directs the Sunday Service choir.
He's supposed to be legit.
Him and his wife. I got a video with them talking about Sunday
But you've been
Service.
calling people asking for videos?
No, man. It's research.
Okay, whatever.
Research.
Let's hear what you got.
Sunday service is truly wonderful. I manage a choir. I'm the director of the Samples. The Samples is a new choir that backs up Kanye West every Sunday morning, and it's really, really, really been a great experience. Kanye is just truly an innovator and just taking the level up to the next level, and so it's just great for me to come in and really kind of put his sample ideas to a choir, and it's just been great.
And a lot of people don't know that he loves Jesus. He loves God. And so what you don't understand, pray about. Amen. We've been doing this for quite some time, although we've been heavily ministry driven in the four walls of the church. We also have our own production company, White Throne Productions, that has been doing television vocal contracting. So we've been on the stages of American Idol, X Factor, Grammys, and that allows us to work with artists that does not necessarily believe like we believe, but we're able to be a light. We're able to shine the love of Jesus. And so working with Kanye is just another avenue to do the same thing.
Sunday service is
What you don't understand, pray about. That was right to you. They were speaking right into your life with that one.
And like I said, I will sit him and judge him by the fruits of his labor. If the
to promote Christ.
And let me better explain.
Okay,
let me better explain my
please.
words. The problem is, for years we have dealt with being called false prophets. We've been dealt with being called hustlers in the church.
Okay.
Because what happens is every time someone falls, we build them up, and then when they fall, it looks even worse upon the body of Christ.
Yes.
And then you get people who use the term churcher, and you get people who say, I can't trust nobody in the organized church because everyone's corrupt. Because of his history, I am extremely concerned, and rightfully so, that as high they're going to lift him up, as quickly as they're going to lift him up, I don't trust the structure. I don't trust the ground in which is built upon. I don't believe he's built upon rock. I believe he's built upon sand. Now, when he exemplifies something that is different, at that point in time, I will be okay with it.
But the difference between him and all these other brothers and sisters out there, he is not.
But that's the thing. All of a sudden, we're supposed to separate that now. Kanye West have always lifted himself above others and called himself that.
Don't you want your Don't you want your past to be separated from your present?
Samples is a new choir that backs up
I mean, my past was. I wasn't out there.
Okay, for those of you who live,
I'm a church people, baby.
For those of you who didn't live a perfect life, you would want your past. You would not want your past to impact your present and your future.
Mm-hmm. I
right?
don't.
You would not want your past to be held against you.
I don't trust it.
Kanye, but the thing is, see, you comparing Kanye to all these other preachers out here, and first let me get this clear.
Kanye's a businessman, first and foremost.
Because I don't want people
His
to say,
wife is a business
I don't want to
person.
come off and say I'm riding Team Kanye. I'm just
You are.
No, I'm just
You are
I'm just
hardcore Team
evaluating
Kanye.
the facts. He is not saying come follow me. He is not saying I am your shepherd. Come follow me, and I will point you to Christ. He is saying
not yet, because that 501c3
and when he does that,
yet.
and when he does that, there'll be a different discussion. Right now, he's saying, I like worshiping Jesus. Y'all want to come worship Jesus with me? All right, let's come together. We're gonna all worship Jesus. That's what it is right now.
If you are choosing to blindly follow that and not use your own intuition and your
That's
own
what
mind,
it is right now.
and look from
This- the
what
thing is-
their examples have been and what he has been,
That's the
then
thing.
that's up to you.
That's the thing. There's nothing to follow. There's nothing to follow. It's just people getting together, singing praise and worship.
No, who he is he tells you I'm the greatest to ever do it. And so right now, yes, he may be luring you in with this.
Did he say that in the context
right
of this
now,
Sunday
he may
service?
be luring you in with this, but that's
that?
who he
Did
is.
He say that in the
inherently.
context of Sunday
and
service?
unless something shows me that is different this time, I'm going to have to go off the examples that he's shown us over the years. Honestly.
All he's saying is come together and worship. Yes, and Max said, come worship with my Jesus socks for $60. Yes, he's selling merch.
I'm here for his music.
He's selling merch.
I'm here for the music, Kanye.
All they really doing is getting together to worship.
I'm here for the music. I'm here for the music.
And God forbid that his fame exposes one person to Christ, if not thousands of people to Christ. You're getting upset because a dude who's famous wants to get people together to worship Jesus. This is what you're getting upset because that's all this is.
Not a dude who's famous, Kanye.
Oh, so why does that matter?
Because all we have you're acting like, and here's the thing is, you're acting like we have to completely wipe out what we know of him.
See, I ain't want to go ahead because I didn't want to go here, but now you forced me.
Let's go.
Who wrote half of the New Testament?
Imperfect people. Yes, sir. Here we go
Paul.
with this. Here we go.
The brother who killed Christians.
I understand.
I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't want to go all biblical scholar.
But no. And once he demonstrates himself, and I see the fruits of his labor, then I can begin to accept his ministry. Right now, I'm just here for the
Right
music.
now, the future of his label are millions of people viewing videos of people lifting up the name of Jesus. That's fruit right there.
That's some DMJ gospel. It's a hard body roll.
So now it's not good enough.
There's a lot of body roll.
Now,
There's a lot of body roll in that. It's not.
I'm not saying what he's doing.
I've never been a fan of just all types of gospel.
I'm not saying what he's doing is perfect.
Nobody's ever perfect.
I'm just saying is right now we need to give the brother a break. Like cut him some slack. Because what he's doing right now is not harmful.
I see that inherently different than you.
What he's doing is not harmful.
Because he's establishing and he's setting expectations. He's setting
He's
setting a table. And unless he's setting a table. And so what happens in the higher that platform becomes, and the bigger that platform becomes, the more amplified that platform becomes, it's just going to be a higher place to fall from unless he has really set himself upon the spiritual rock that is Jesus Christ.
Maybe he's trying.
And so, and I'll be able to see by the fruits of his labor.
He has a gift, and he's using that gift.
I'll be able to see by the fruits of his labor.
He's using that gift to worship.
But it would be
what else do you want him to do?
It would be unwise just to go without understanding and seeing the fruits of his labor, to be just blindly following.
What is fruit?
For me?
Yeah, what's fruit?
In this situation,
what's fruit?
For me, it would be a long-term consistency.
So the only
that's a starter.
The only thing that's separating
that would be a starter.
That's separating what he is now and what you call fruit is just him doing this for the next couple months.
No, that's not long term, but
a year or two.
And like if I see a long term, because over the history of his life, he takes hard turns, hard lefts and rights. One moment he's the old Kanye, next minute he's the new Kanye, which I'm not a fan of new Kanye. He's the blonde-haired Kanye meeting with MAGA and proclaiming MAGA, and that slavery was a choice. And so now, within a couple of months, we've taken another dip again.
Okay.
And so to act like none of that has ever happened. So do we have any other topics?
We got topics.
I mean, we can keep going on this.
We're gonna move on.
Losing followers.
I don't even know.
Okay.
We're gonna move on in a second. So, but you have a problem, right? So you said you want fruit, and your definition. I don't.
If
he does the same thing.
My definition of fruit for him, right?
If a year from now he's doing the same thing, that's fruit. Nothing else but the same stuff he's still doing.
For him, my expectation levels are so low. I just want consistency right now.
All right,
that's all I want. I have such a low level of expectation for him. I just want consistency right now. That's the only thing I want. And honestly, that's all I want out of a lot of our leaders, because that's what we're lacking a lot of times now.
But you're making him a leader. You're making him a leader, and he's not putting himself. He's saying
you are ignorant. You are being ignorant if you think he is not setting himself and purposely positioning himself as a leader. Then you are being willfully ignorant.
Right now, he's just trying to sing and worship.
You're being willfully.
Right now, he's just trying.
I'm not gonna have
he
this
may not want to
conversation.
be a leader, but right now
You're
he's
being
just trying to
willfully
sing and
ignorant.
worship.
I can't have that conversation. If we disagree upon that very basic thing.
So you saying she's trying to be a leader? He's trying
Yes.
to tell himself to be a leader.
Yes.
A leader of what?
Kanye has never done
Trying to have a
anything
leader of a
just to be a
movement?
follower.
Now, I'm not saying this is between. I'm not saying trying to be a follower, but I'm just saying he's just gathering people
He's
together.
never done anything to just be part of a crowd. He never
so
has.
You got an issue with him gathering people together to worship because that's all he's doing right
Here's
now.
the thing: I don't have an issue with him gathering
Okay.
together. I personally have an issue with acting as if I'm going to receive ministry from it right now.
All right, we're gonna move on because we hit Kanye really hard. All right, so I want you to check out this video. I'm not really sure what's going on. Well, you've had people pray for you, right?
Yes.
Right? I'm pretty sure you have not had somebody pray for you like this. Check this out.
See, that's what I'm talking about. You can't hug me afterwards.
Yeah, he's just slapping people.
He's just slapping people.
Yeah.
See?
That's it. Love me less, preacher. Love me less. And he just, there we go.
Where's the oversight team? Who's watching him? Yo, why is he hitting her? Is that a woman?
Yeah. Is she running?
What is she doing?
She like, not today. Maybe.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Chinny.
She's catching a CTE.
Yeah, so I'm not sure why this brother feels the need to.
Arakisha.
Yo.
And that Chinny, down.
Oh,
Down.
down.
Walk away. Walk away.
Down.
Ain't nothing about Jesus.
Let it happen.
So you know how our neighbors help us produce the show,
Right.
So because this video is courtesy of our brother Adam Jackson.
Right.
I have no context, so I don't know if he saw a demon on her. That's why he was chasing her.
He saw a demon on all of them.
I don't know about the rest of them. I'm just saying why he felt the need to pursue her hard. I don't know. And I don't know why he was hitting people upside the head. I don't know any of this. This is crazy.
Where are we going and where is security? Where do we find these videos at? I saw this during the week, and my question is like, when do we step up and use our own brains and just say, hey, stop letting him hit me or stop letting him hit her? Like that's got nothing to do with anything.
Adam said they all need to go under the concussion protocol.
Yeah, every single person. Like she was bobbing and weaving because she was getting dizzy.
I'm surprised she ain't like throwing these blows back.
Yo, don't you feel uncomfortable? Like,
if I was in that service, I'd be real uncomfortable.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like
what's going on? I've seen a lot less and been uncomfortable.
I've seen a lot less.
Like, we really doing this tunnel right now? Like I've seen.
I mean, I don't like when people put too much oil on me, so you ain't gonna be hitting me in the head, man. I think people like this are literally just getting bored. He may have been at one time been legitimate in his pastorship, but this is just him making stuff up at this point.
I'm not sure what's going on in this.
God bless him, and God bless those people. And then when they wake up a year from now talking about church hurt, we gonna understand why.
Derek said, Kanye's beats at his fake church don't slap that hard.
Yo, these cats is ignorant, yo.
Once again,
These
the neighborhood,
yo, Anthony is
the
ridiculous.
neighborhood is out of pocket.
All the time,
Once
every
again,
time.
The neighborhood is out of pocket.
All the time, every time.
Okay, so I got another video. I'm not sure. You know, the scripture says if you touch the hem of his garment, right? The woman touching his garment was made whole.
Right.
I'm not sure why these people are touching this lady's feet.
Quickly. Ushers. Quick. I feel a strong vibration there.
Cliff, what are we watching?
They are touching this woman's feet to be receive the blessing or
Whose
receive the
toes is
anointing.
that?
That's the prophetess's toe.
Hold on.
touch and go. You can't hold it. You gotta touch and go. You gotta tap and go.
I feel so much power.
See, she's transferring her power.
When they touch it, Usher, hold that.
I wonder why they look at us crazy in the world.
And this is just a clip. In the extended version.
Hold that. Please hold it.
Hold them.
Hold
I thought you were talking about hold her feet. This is disgusting.
Just touch and go. Touch and go. See?
He rolled her off like a carpet. He rolled her off like a rug. That's not protocol.
You got to tap and go.
Yo, man. Yo, where do you get these from? I thought we had a rule that unless you know the country or I'm gonna have to start drilling down. Unless you know the name of the church, we can't put these things on it.
You don't know. You don't understand what it's like finding these videos, do you? Name of the church. We want zip codes.
We need more verification of what's happening here. We have to be able to tell the neighborhood to not attend these churches.
I just feel a strong vibration.
She feels a strong vibration, so she. So in the extended cut of this video, people are legit passing out. Like they're touching homegirls' feet, and they are like passing out, rolled over. Ushers are coming in, like it's.
There is a parable. Was Mary Magdalene? No, yeah, washing.
Mary washed Jesus'
feet with his hair, but we ain't washing feet. We just touching toes.
There you go.
Touch her toe. Look at that right there, right there. That's it right there. They are touching homegirls' feet.
Anthony's out of control, son.
They are receiving the blessing. The power is in the feet. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
The power in the feet.
That's so disgusting. You know how I feel about feet, man. Like
you wouldn't touch your prophetess's feet?
No. That's so disgusting.
To receive your blessing.
No. No.
What would they have to say to get you to touch your feet?
Nothing. There is literally nothing you can do.
What would the promise be? Like, how sick would you? What if you was real sick and then she said, "Touch my feet and you'll be made whole"?
If there was a physical manifestation of the fires of hell outside, and you told me the only way these fires would stop burning and not burn down this church, if I touch her feet, I would touch her feet then.
That's it.
That's it.
So if you was like sick, like
nope.
There's no disease. Like you
I
had
got
cancer.
Robitussin.
You had cancer.
I got Jesus.
And
you
not
got, really?
Sorry.
Yo, what's wrong with you?
Oh no, cancer's horrible.
It is horrible.
So if you had just random disease X, so any disease, and you knew incurable, but the prophetess said, "Touch my feet and you will be whole," you wouldn't do it.
I don't trust her fruit. Once again, we get back to. It's like.
No. So if you saw like 5 people touch her and fall out, you wouldn't think maybe there's something here. Let me give it a shot.
I guess this is similar when God told old boy, "Yo, you got to spit in the mud, rub the mud on your eye."
Yeah.
I guess.
Would you go down?
The waters are stirring.
Max said they got hand, foot, and mouth disease.
Yo,
oh Lord,
this is disgusting. She don't look. Are they lotioned?
I'm trying to zoom in so you can tell.
I know. I can't see. Are they lotioned?
Who knows?
Is there a bunion?
I don't know. I mean, does that make it better?
I can't do it. If I'll go there with my eyes closed and just get a quick touch in, I might be able to get it done.
She was saying, see, this is
Do the ushers have disinfectant?
This picture that we see right now on the screen, this sister is being elaborate. She's not following directions because the prophet has said many times, touch and go, tap and go.
She's over here cupping toes.
She said, yeah, she didn't want her feet. She did not want her feet caressed and massaged.
Oh, yes, she does. You can't tell me.
She said,
this is some wild form of razor training.
Razor coaching?
Razor coaching. This whole thing makes me feel uncomfortable, dog.
She said tap and go a whole lot of times.
I think she's getting more out of this than she's willing to admit.
She said tap and go, tap and go.
She enjoys this in a way that's not pure.
I think the people enjoyed it. I think they felt the longer they touched, the more power they get. But prophetess kept saying tap and go.
We slowed it down. Thank you, Anthony, for the production. And look at that. She's grasping and she's cupping and yeah, man. Nah, man. Here's the thing. Do I lose the blessing if I go use hand disinfectant right after that?
I don't think so.
If I go wash my hands immediately following this.
People in there wailing. Somebody's getting delivered.
Yo.
Either delivered with a D or delivered with a T. So
Delivered.
Either way, somebody's getting
Delivered.
Delivered or delivered.
Oh.
It's even worse in slow.
It's worse in slow motion. It's terrible. Yo, we got people just walking up grabbing toes.
Angela said, "You can have my blessing. I'm not doing it."
Yup. Take my portion. Take my portion.
Adam said on the black hand side.
Okay, I would.
That's the difference?
I would put it on the black hand side.
That's the difference.
Adam, thank you, sir.
That makes a difference.
100%.
That makes a difference.
If we're catching blessings on the black hand side, I do it. If you ask me to put my palms on her toes, no. Can I just touch the top or do I gotta touch the toes? Did she ever talk about her toes at all? If I can just touch the top of the feet, maybe.
Donna said, and she's sitting there like Jabba the Hutt. See, tap and go. She did it.
I don't think she tapped it. Did she tap it? She didn't touch. Yeah,
She's homegirl on the bottom is just
she
like,
faked.
I'm gonna get
she
in and out.
faked. Nope, she didn't touch it.
I'm gonna tap.
Watch her on the bottom. She never actually touches
right there. This sister right there. She massaged.
Her common sense. Can't you say? She said, "Oh no." She said, "Can't do it. Can't do it." She said, "I can't do it."
She made a business decision.
Yeah, she did. Absolutely made a business decision. No.
I'm just going hover over like you.
Because if the Lord is here, He's in the air around the
toes. If it's
toes.
fire, you just hold your hand over the fire. You don't touch the fire.
If the waters were stirring, I don't have to actually get in the water. It's like, it's just there. Hallelujah. It's in the atmosphere. It was a faith action. She made a faith action. She's going to be blessed off of that. Yo, I can't.
Angela said, Angela mentioned a fellowship meal after this. What if they did?
Yo, those are all the servers. I better see gloves on everybody. You don't have your gloves on. You were touching toes.
You know, the old school church, there was foot washing services.
Yes, I've seen them.
Yeah.
I've seen them.
Yeah.
I felt uncomfortable. I've seen them. Did I actually get my foot washed in church one time? Nowadays, you'll get arrested for that.
No, you won't.
That's a Me Too charge. You're going to get canceled.
When the women wash each other's feet.
You're going to get Me Too. You're getting canceled.
No, I've never seen men wash women's feet in church.
Hey, we've seen a lot on this show. I guarantee you it's out there. That's the one you're going to stand on?
No.
That's the one you say does not exist?
Well, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase. In real life. And like in actual close-up in a service I've been to.
We just literally watched somebody give out CTE as part of the blessings. And then we worried about that all of a sudden.
Oh, man.
I can't. I don't even know where you found it. Some people are enjoying this too much. We should move on. Do we have anything else?
I got two more. When praise and worship goes bad and people just want to just make this is making a joyful noise.
They needed Kanye to come in.
This is making this next video when he gets it up is just making a joyful noise.
You to open your mouth because it's the year of the open mouth. You ready? Huh?
What? This is her moment. This is her moment.
You have to open up.
Son.
That doesn't sound good when you.
No, never. You can't make it sound right. That can't go on a banner behind the pulpit.
I'm sorry, I just caught myself.
This is the year of the open mouth.
That's what the man said. That's what the preacher said.
Yo, okay, listen.
You to open your mouth because it's the year of the open mouth. You
See?
ready?
No. She had been waiting for this moment her entire church life. She knew this was her moment. Can I be honest though?
Okay.
I've been in churches that have done things that similar things.
Worse.
I'm not gonna name no names. We're gonna stop there. But I've seen some. Yo, who gave her the microphone? Come get the microphone. Yes, thank you. Come get the mic. Yeah, he knew he had given her the microphone. This was her moment. She had been waiting on this. And, hey, man, God bless her. The year of the open mouth. That's a t-shirt somewhere. That could be a t-shirt. I wear it. Kanye's going to sell it. 75.
This is the year of. Oh, she. What did he think was gonna happen when she handed her the mic? What did? Like? It's that. There's no way you could think that this. You know this would happen and think this would be cool. You know what would be hot? I'm gonna hand it to Sister Vern, and she just gonna sing, and she just gonna holler like that.
Oh man.
Like that's not.
Never mind. That's not. I had a funny joke. I'm gonna share that off the air though. That is not. Just remember year to open mouth. But yeah, okay.
Just year to open mouth.
I had jokes. God bless her. She knew that. Here's the thing. She didn't stop with this one. She came back up next week. She going, do you need me again this week? She now knows she has part. She knows she did something in the Lord's heavenlies. Who said what? Who said what?
I can't repeat it. You gotta read that one.
Yes, I know. That's why we weren't gonna say it.
That's what you was thinking?
Yes. That's exactly what I was thinking. We're not gonna acknowledge you.
I can't repeat.
You know what you did.
Because
we're not
it
gonna
would be right.
because they watch the show sometimes. So we're not gonna acknowledge you.
I'm just gonna say I can't repeat it, but y'all just go find this comment from my wife Annie Holmes.
You're
It's
not helping.
already in the chat. I'm not repeating. It's already in the chat. I'm not going to delete
But we
it.
just can ignore it.
The neighbor, come on, man.
Can we delete?
gotta be honest
Can we
with the
delete
neighbors.
tweets?
We can't laugh at stuff and not include the neighbors in some way.
Can we delete comments? Is that
I
possible?
don't know. I'm not deleting it.
Oh, okay. I was
know.
like, Mac is getting deleted most of the time.
We can
hide. I need a capitalized O and a
comments.
capitalized M.
We can hide comments. Okay, I got one more.
That's year to open mouth.
One more because we showed a video of our people in worship.
Right.
So now I got to show
the majority.
Worship Pastor Jimmy.
Jimmy, what's Pastor Jimmy bringing us?
Worship Pastor Jimmy, and he had an unfortunate accident with his.
Taste and see that He is good. Taste and see that He is good. Taste and see the Lord is good. There's no one like you, Lord. Praise God. Praise God. Taste and see.
Wait, run that back again.
Watch the decent reaction.
Taste and see.
She's like, oh.
Lord is good. There's no one like you, Lord.
And she just don't know what the okay. Poor Pastor.
Is he going into worship or is he just be quicker, pick it up?
There's nothing you can do when this happens. You just gotta
Okay, I need somebody to explain to me.
Maybe that was
we have musicians.
way of saying this ain't the Lord.
No,
This ain't the song.
First of all, somebody from some AV is getting in trouble for this. Whoever set that up, they're gonna get blamed for that.
Set that
nah, man, this is the type of church he don't set up his own stuff. I can tell. He don't set up his own stuff. Somebody set that up for they.
Now I can tell you, I went to a church.
Okay.
I went to a church that had the fancy lights and everything, and the different scenes.
Fog
for
machines,
worship.
yeah.
The musicians set up their own equipment. Like you don't go touching the musicians' equipment.
Nah, I think they got a roadie, like a techie in the house for this
The
one.
techie sets up the sound. I trust because I was the sound man.
Cool.
I didn't go touching on the keyboard.
Here's the thing. What? Explain to me, Anthony. You can see it better. What's the actual malfunction here? Now, was it not bolted in, or is it just resting on something?
Okay, it's hard to tell what kind of stand he has, but I'm guessing there's supposed to be something that holds it at the front, or the surface is supposed to be like rubber coated. So
and it's
he set it on something slippery that didn't have any.
The arms are supposed to go up or something. And here's my thing: why did he just look so shocked and not move quicker? It's like a solid 2 seconds.
He just looked at it.
Yeah, it's a solid 2 to 3 seconds.
I think he probably had to make that decision. Am I just gonna play it off in worship, or am I gonna pick it up?
Pick it up. No, pick up.
So he wasn't sure which way to go.
That was his moment too. Like he knew once again it was his time, and he was doing it big. Anthony's ridiculous, yo. We need more production.
Steve Mariner, who's actually a real life keyboard player, said
what's he
this is the worst keyboard stand ever.
Okay, we're blaming the keyboard stand here. Okay.
Well, they have the kind that like hook at the bottom too. So
yeah, there should be.
Whoa.
What would you see? What you see?
Yeah. So if you look right
See, this is why we have production, the breakdown. Give it to us, Anthony.
Get the blue bottle.
Yeah.
This is one of those stands where it has a diagonal thing that comes up like this, and then things that come out. So
Right.
It's not a full tray that wraps around. And I
Okay.
believe that it's supposed to be rubber-coated arms.
Arms, like
even
yours.
if it's rubber-coated, if you bounce it too much, so
Yeah.
his enthusiasm might...
Ah,
His worship was
too much for the stand.
Too much enthusiasm.
Hey, brother.
And it messed up the stand.
There's nothing wrong with that then. If the stand can't contain your worship.
That's giving you all to Jesus. That's what that is.
First of all, that keyboard looked expensive. And it's missing probably at least 2 keys now.
It's probably all right.
The whole thing rolled. Look at the bass.
Yeah.
See that?
It's all right.
It starts to fall. It rolls. It's not even connected to the floor.
Does he have this set on like a music stand?
Oh, it's one of those ones that they can roll off stage.
There's a whole lot of problems here. Somebody didn't click in the brake.
Yeah.
That was worship Pastor Billy.
Nah,
that's his job.
man.
I'm telling you,
that's not his
that is
job.
Billy's job to get your own equipment.
He don't get paid for that. Somebody's supposed to do that.
All the musicians in the room.
Mark, he's at the right spot.
He's on his mark.
All the musicians in the neighborhood, put in the chat, whose job is it to secure your equipment? Is it yours or is it the sound man's? Let us know right now.
Our musicians ain't playing that type of gig.
But they let us know.
That's a different level gig. There's a couple different checks being made right there. I don't know. It's unfortunate. He'll recover from that, next time. Yo, this chopped and screwed version is great though.
Boom. And it's done.
Why did it start rocking?
Cause he started rocking.
Cause the power of God was upon him, and he just,
bouncing.
When they start feeling it like that, just get
Koosh. Yo, there's are there really keys that fell off? That's why he was shot. They lost at least 3 keys.
See, we got 2. Mac, who's the drummer, said it depends on it's the musician's job.
Okay.
And Steve, who plays keyboard, said it depends on the church.
See, I'm telling you, somebody's fired. They being docked pay for that week. Oh man.
Steve says the bigger ministry, the setup team takes care of it.
Oh, a setup team. We got to get to that level. We need a setup.
Setup team.
I don't know for what.
Yeah, for what?
But we need a setup team. I just want a setup team in my life. Well, we got anything else, brother?
That's it. You got rent for the people.
Brother. So, for the people, I let me pull out my list.
Oh, please.
So, to make sure, because I felt that I wasn't really giving y'all a quality product, right? And to make sure that I'm giving y'all a quality product, I started the process of putting down my rants as they hit me during the week.
As the Spirit of God.
As the Spirit of God, yeah.
Right?
As the Spirit of God, I don't want to put God in some of my rants. That's not nice. Today, I want to talk to the neighborhood. There are moments when you are in the kindness of your heart trying to improve someone else's life. And they don't realize what you're trying to do for them, and they rebuff the blessings that you are trying to bestow upon them.
Okay.
Specifically,
Make it plain.
I want to talk to those people who refuse gum when offered. There are specific reasons.
Okay.
9 times out of 10, I've done the research. 9 times out of 10,
you did the math?
I talk to people.
Okay.
There are specific reasons that you have been offered that stick of gum. And for you to sit there in your hubris, to have the audacity, the temerity, to actually, look, that's real words, I used them right, look them up, to actually refuse that stick of gum, it is offensive not only to yourself, but to everyone around you. Because usually you are polluting the air with your funky breath.
And yeah, it's worse when they don't know they breath stink.
But in that is okay.
That's the worst part. That's the worst part.
My dude.
When it makes your eyes just...
Dude, so because usually when you smell the breath, it's a direct blast. I was at an event on Saturday evening in which the breath was so tart, it was actually occupying the air.
Okay.
Like literally, the person was speaking.
Oh, I hate that.
And it was like the air around that person.
This general conversation stink. Oh, that's the worst. That's the worst.
It wasn't a direct blast.
Not even
It was like
one of
if you walked in the bubble of their conversation.
It permeates the air.
And I went to it. I literally moved the table I was at. And I said to myself, should I give them some gum? And it's not, everyone, listen, it's not easy to offer up someone some gum. It takes, there is a fear and trepidation inside. I don't want to offend. But then again, I don't want them to continue to offend others. And so I encourage you, verily, I say unto you.
Verily.
I don't even know what the real definition of the word verily
That's
is.
okay.
Like,
We'll
what
go
does
with
it
it.
mean? But verily, I say unto you, sons and daughters of the Most High, moving forward, if someone has offered you a stick of gum, nigh, whether it be peppermint, spearmint, cinnamon, Chico stick, whatever it may be, take the gum. They are trying to help you out more than you ever know. Thank you.
It's real bad when you're not facing the person. They're not facing you.
Mm-hmm.
So they are off to the side, but you're in the same space, and you can smell it, and it kind of like permeates the whole space. And after second guessing yourself, you're like, is that me?
Is that me?
That's the worst one, because you're like, man, what?
When it begins,
I got gum in my mouth, and I'm still questioning
yes,
myself.
discern your breath. Discernment is always key. Thank you, Anthony. Discernment's always key. And when it begins to waft, when it sits in the air like the spirit, you know what I mean? Anthony's killing me. God could laugh. When it sits in the air like the spirit, you have to know when it's time to shut it down. Here's the thing. Just stop talking. You have to know. You got to, when it hits that point, you got to taste it on your mouth. And you have to know that it's terrible. So I encourage you, just let the Lord just close your lips up until you have a gum or a mint. And if offered a gum or a mint, put your own hubris aside. I had my own brother, no, I don't have a brother, but one of my good brothers say to me one time, I offered him a piece of gum. He's like, no, I'm good. I used mouthwash.
Last week.
Bruh. Obviously, if I'm offering you a stick, I will sometimes chew gum when I don't want or need it, just to make it less awkward to hand it to others. Receive the blessings. Don't block your blessings. Receive the blessings.
So you won't have this problem because you have girls. Mm-hmm. But I can tell you, teenage boys. All I'll say, did you brush your teeth? Yeah, I did. No, there's no way. With what? With what?
Here's the
A
problem.
piece of salami? Like, what did you?
The problem is I work with college students.
Yes.
And if you don't know, college students are some of the nastiest individuals ever on earth. They roll out of bed and come to the meeting. And it's like, I can smell the liquor from last night still on your breath.
I can smell a lot from last night. More than just liquor.
So, stop. And I have to sit there and I take the abuse. And it's stop. Always check your breath. If you're going around the house, swipe your eyes for the crud. Swipe your eyes and find a piece of gum at the very least. Mm-hmm. And I want you to be sure to know, I can tell when you've just put gum over it because it's still funky.
Yeah, you can smell all the shame.
All the shame of last night. All the shame of your iniquities.
From last night, this morning, your week.
Just wafting. Yeah. Like a sweet, not a sweet spirit. No, a terrible spirit. And I thank you all, and I encourage you, accept your blessings, accept the gum. Amen.
That's a good word. That's powerful. People need to receive that.
Because your breath is powerful. So put that gum in your mouth.
People need to receive that word.
Amen.
Oh, man.
Amen.
You got anything else? You good?
No, I'm good. I'm going to save them. I got some good stuff, though. Yeah, let them marinate on that like your breath is marinating.
Oh, man. Want to thank all the neighbors for hanging with us tonight, even through the choppiness in the begining.
And our long Kanye argument. Thank you
No,
for that.
that was most of the show. I mean, look at the rundown. that was the show. I figured it would take that long. So,
We've been working up to that discussion for quite some time.
I mean, you know.
Cliff, Anthony's over there breaking out mints right now. Are you saying I need some? I feel tart.
He doesn't know what you're talking about.
He's like, was he talking about me? He felt convicted by the Spirit. So I got a whole mint ready on deck.
All right, want to thank my man Anthony Stoffer for letting us use his spot once again. Go check out TexasBluesAlley.com and get you some guitar lessons.
What you want? Where you at on Instagram? You on the gram or Twitter or anything?
Texas Blues Alley everywhere.
Texas Blues Alley everywhere. If you ever wanted to learn how to play the Texas blues on a guitar, or just understand the basics in general, hit my man up. He's nice.
And let's be real, he has like 80 million times the followers that we do, so not like this is gonna make a difference.
So if hopefully he'll cross-pollinate and put up a link to our stuff on his stuff.
But who knows? Maybe
I'm
one of the neighbors want to learn blues guitar that otherwise didn't know about.
And then
didn't know about his service.
So we thank him for sacrificing his night and thank his family as well for letting us borrow.
All right, so we do this show every Tuesday at 8 to 9 p.m.
Ish.
9 p.m. Eastern. Right here on Facebook. Of course, you can check out the Turn to Your Neighbor podcast everywhere you get your podcast. Also on YouTube, just search Turn to Your Neighbor and you'll get episodes from previous shows.
As you can see, we're starting to put up more videos. I figured out the Facebook. I'm going to get to the Instagram, start putting up videos on there. I just like to talk to the people every once in a while. I'm encouraging Cliff to talk to the people as well.
Would you like to edit video?
Add a video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. Would you like to edit videos?
Edit? No, I don't.
Okay,
I don't know how to
talk
edit.
to the people.
Okay, that's a good deal. You edit.
Would you like to?
I'll keep talking.
Would you like to?
I'll let
I'm
him.
just joking.
I know that I like this deal.
I'm just
He
joking.
go nope. Because I'm not editing nothing. I'm gonna let him keep editing, and I'll keep talking.
I'm just joking. I didn't say the Facebook. I said right here on Facebook.
The Facebook?
Yeah, Adam wrote the Facebook.
Hey, amen.
Did I say?
It's churchy. The book, the good book. Thank you for coming out. God bless you.
Okay, thank y'all, and we will see you next time. Until next week, pull up on my life, oh God. All right, peace, y'all.
I wasn't ready for that.